Om Swastiastu. Greetings, my name is Putu Nadia Prameswari, absent 33 from class 12, science 2. And today for this video, I'm going to do a presentation about application letter. So in the next moment, I'm going to explain it. Alright, I'm going to start my presentation. Now, for today's topic is application letter. This PowerPoint is made by me. Now, for the content for this presentation, at first, I'm going to explain the definition of application letter, and then the social function, and the structure. Next is the language expression. Then I'm going to give you example that I made by myself, and then at last I'm going to give you a reflection of today's presentation. Now, the definition of application letter. As you can see on the screen, an application letter is a standalone document you submit to a potential employer to express your interest in an open position. The letter should highlight your achievement and skills, helping to get the attention of the hiring manager or recruiter responsible for reviewing application. When written well, this letter explains to the reader why they should ask you in for an interview and highlights the key qualification that makes you fit for the role. Now for social function. There's two social functions for application letter. At first is to make the employer interested to call the writer for an interview, and the second, to apply a job to a person or a company. The third is now structure of application letter. There's 6 in total structure for application letter. The first one is heading. A letter of application should begin with both you and the employer's contact information, which consists of name, address, phone number, and email, followed by the date. The second is solution or greeting. Now start your cover letter off on the right foot by addressing the hiring manager. If you can, find out the name of the hiring manager for the role you're applying for. If you can't find the hiring manager's name, stick with "Dear Hiring Manager." Avoid greetings such as "Dear Sir" or "Dear Madam" or "To whom may concern." The third is opening paragraph. The opening paragraph is your chance to catch the hiring manager's attention. Introduce yourself and enthusiastically tell the employer why you're applying for the job. Now the fourth is middle paragraph or paragraphs. It can be more than one. Now that you introduce yourself and establish your enthusiasm, it's time to dig into your most relevant experience and talk about the specific qualifications and skills that make you the perfect candidate. The fifth is closing paragraph. The main goal of your closing paragraph is to thank the employer for the time and consideration. You also have the option of making any clarifications. And last is complimentary close and signature. Choose a complimentary closing that is friendly yet formal, followed by your first and last name. Avoid closing like cheers or warm regards, or thanks a ton, or yours truly, as these may be considered too casual or affectionate. Now, fourth is language expression. The language expression that is used in application letter is use simple present tense, use formal language, and do not use slang. Use the verb to indicate action and feelings, and write it politely, effectively, and communicative. For the fifth is example. I'm going to give you an example of an application letter. This is my example for application letter. This first part is the heading, and then this is the greetings, this part, and then this is the opening paragraph, and then this is the middle paragraph, and this is the closing paragraph, and then followed by the signature. And now for the last one is reflection. Now, after researching about application letter, I have learned that a good application letter is a letter that can attract the ones who read our application letter. It is better if we could write information that is relevant to the job that we applied for. Use appropriate language when addressing the hiring manager so that they don't get offended. And make sure to make your application letter as interesting as possible to make the employer interested in hiring you. That is all for my presentation. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. And next is my closing statement for this video. Thank you again for watching my presentation about application letter. I'm sorry if I said something wrong or there's some information that is incorrect. I apologize for it. And that's all for this video. Om Santi 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 Om. Goodbye.